I want you to think back on a good memory that you have. Maybe it was a trip that you took with your friends, or that one time you went to a concert and had a blast. That humanitarian trip that you took over the summer? Wouldn't it be nice if you could have all of those memories stored somewhere? Let me introduce you to RememberWhen. RememberWhen is an online journaling platform for everyone. It's a place to write, share, and keep all of your important memories. To use RememberWhen, there are 4 simple steps. The first is to register with an account. Once you've registered with an account, you'll be taken to this screen. You'll be able to click on the New Entry button. That will take you to a page to enter in and write your story.
This is where you can really customize a new entry and add it to your journal. You can give your entry a title, fill in the content here with whatever you want. You can customize the content by using this widget called Summer Note that we're using, change the font, all that kind of stuff to make your journal entry really customizable. Something else that we've added is tagging friends. So when you are friends with someone, you can tag them in a post if maybe they were involved in that funny story. Once you tag them, it'll send that friend a notification and let them know, hey, this is a post that your friend wants to tag you in. You can either accept or deny that tag. If you accept it, it gets added to your own journal, which then you can keep for later. We've also added hashtags, so if I want to keep all of my journal entries for 2022 in one place, I can add that journal 2022 hashtag. It works a lot like hashtags on Instagram or Facebook. Another thing that we added is visibility. So you can change the visibility of a post to be friends only, to be everyone, or to be only me, so that you can have that level of privacy that you would expect. And then we can create this post. I'll have to give it a title. This is a title. And click create. So once you create the post, it'll get added to your timeline. Another thing that we've added is friends. So when you get a friend request, you'll get something that looks like this. This is Corbin trying to tag me in a story, but it'll look like this. You can accept or deny a friend request, or you can view an entry. You can also send friend requests. So I think I've sent a friend request to Jordan. So when you send that friend request, it'll show up like this. I can stop the request at any time. And finally, the last thing that I want to show is groups. So group journaling allows you to come together as a group and create entries as one entity. So maybe like a debate team wants to document a tournament that they went to together, or a football team wants to document their games together, or a senior capstone group wants to document everything that they've done together. This is a great way to do it. This will get added to the groups page, which everybody in the group can access and read those entries.
To access the custom handwriting page, all you need to do is click the A in the box in the top right of your site. From here, this will bring you to the custom handwriting page. What you need to do is you need to click this print template button, which will open this template. You need to print this out, and then, using a Sharpie or a dark marker, fill out each letter as seen here. Once that's done, you need to either scan in the photo with a printer or scanner, or take an image of the photo. Once you've done that and you have the file on the device that you would like to upload your font on, you need to go and locate the file from here and click Open. Once that's done, you need to click on the top left of the letter A and try to go down all the way to the bottom right of the letter A. After that, click Crop. This is going to try to auto crop the image. In some cases, you might over or under crop, and if that's the case, you can always go back, resize, and click crop again. Once you are happy with how your image is being cropped, you can click confirm and check my letters to make sure all your letters are added, and then click create font. Once that runs, you'll get this pop-up saying that your personal font can now be used. When you click OK, you will automatically be redirected to a new journal entry so that you can use your personalized custom font. And as you can see here, if I change the font to my custom font, you can see, and we now have our custom font on RememberWhen.
And I will briefly be going over our utilized technologies as well as concluding with the things that we have, the reasons why we put together our project. To briefly go over our utilized technologies, for the front end, we use HTML and CSS to put together what the average user will see for our website and our project as well. To briefly go over the back end, we use JavaScript, C#, and Python as our main languages throughout programming this project. We use JavaScript and C# for our interfacing with our front end, as well as our standard programming for C#, and we mainly use Python in our programming for the custom handwriting. For our database, we mainly use the standard databasing language of SQL. We use SQL as it was just a simple language to be able to store our data as well as access it in a timely manner. For the cloud, we use an AWS EC2 instance in order to have our server up and running at all times and be able to be accessed at any point by any user. Finally, to conclude briefly, the main points of creating our project were, of course, to make a journal that is easy for everyone to access and be able to use, as well as be able to be easily shared with friends and family. We found that this was not something that was very easy to access at the time we were making our project, and we said that we wanted to be the ones to make it in the future. Finally, for many of our major projects, we wanted to make a journal personal for everyone, so we decided to make custom handwriting a possibility, especially in an online journal where this has not been done before. And in the future, we hope to be able to print our journal and automatically mail it to anyone who would request it, so that they can have a physical version of their online journal should they want it. Thank you very much, and that will conclude the main parts of our project.